So hi guys. So just now when you were mentioning that you were using Angel's mind map as a reference, right?
Mm.
Naturally, your mind goes to comparison mode. So you
Yeah.
compare and you feel that not really doesn't feel good for yourself and you wouldn't want to keep doing
Yeah.
more. It's normal.
Mm.
Whereas right now you need to reframe your mind. Instead of comparing, use it as a reference.
Mm-hmm.
So it's same thing again, very different from school, because school say don't copy from friends, don't mirror people. No,
Mm.
down here you mirror people as much as possible. And you're not sure, right? Simply just tag Angel and say, "Hi Angel, how do you come to this conclusion of that?" And more often than not, right, she will be more than happy to share her insights, right, with you, because both of you started at the same time. To her, maybe she is self-aware to begin with, so this seems easy for her. To you, maybe you find it stuck a little bit, but it's okay.
Mm.
Let me just simply ask you, if Terrence approached you to ask how do you come up with the emotional calculator, will you help him?
Yeah, I will.
Exactly. Will you judge him?
No.
Same thing. So Angel, is she someone like that as well? All of us in this community, we are just like that. So you need to um, be aware that it's inner world that's telling you that, oh, how come their mind is better than mine? Don't do that. Don't compare. Literally just use it as a reference only.
Okay, can.
Okay, so
Mm.
yeah, don't push yourself too hard by treating everything as a competition, but rather treat it as a collaboration.
Okay.
Cool.
Mm.
So
Mm.
that's something that I noticed as well. So just want to mention that lah. And for Terrence map, right, on the other hand, right, is so simple, too simple already, Terrence. So your mind map is just one, two, three pointer. There's not much that you can zoom in. But if you were to spend that effort like Nicole, Chinli, and Angel to zoom in so deep, you realize even more truth about yourself.
Okay.
Yep. So same thing. I want to walk you through today's, because today's topic is more about how can you use art of internalizing on situations, right?
Mm.
Yeah. So I just walk you through Chinli's map since she's the one that has done it. Okay. So it might be small, but basically what she said was, just now I use my mobile phone to zoom in lah. That's why. But no worries. Let's see if I can zoom. Okay, cool. So can you all see this? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she mentioned that she had tried to get as much resources as possible to learn something, bought a book, read it, but failed to not implement the steps lah. Basically, she so means she learned something, she never, and she internalized already, but she never applied knowledge on it. So if you look at it, right, it's a similarity between this instant and right now for her as well. So she know all this knowledge, she's gaining all this awareness. She's afraid that she's not taking action. That's why in my class, this challenge, the last day is to set a 30 days challenge. So Chili, don't worry about it, okay? I'll force you to do
Okay.
it if you want it. So the reason, right, is that she's not sure how to start. Now you know why my actionable stack of 4 things. I
Yeah.
show you exactly what you need to do and how you do and why you need to do. So that will answer this issue. So then we stick with this first. So because the advice given is not detailed enough. Okay, cool. You are someone that needs a plan or system that laid out before you get started. Cool. The subject at hand is new to you. Yep. Uncertain. So uncertain make you feel all the way already. You see, make you feel that you need to have certainty because you're a perfectionist. You need to impress others to feel reassured. People praise you, and you feel energized, confident. Right? So which means that if people don't praise you or not satisfy your work, you are immediately not confident already.
Yeah, that is why I will doubt myself really.
Right.
How to say, is my current work okay or like not okay already, that kind of thing.
Understand, right? It's normal for people to feel uncertain, not sure whether boss will appreciate. I get it, normal. So the powerful part about this is that she realized that, see, tada, her self-worth is coming from external validation. She needs people's encouragement to increase her own self-worth. So that's why she's a perfectionist, stuck in the world of negative, and that's why I don't dare to do things. Correct? So it's normal. So let's try to look at her right now, okay? And let's, Terrence, how would you advise her? Assuming you know that she's someone that doesn't want to take action, because she fear that she has to be perfect. If not, she will look dumb, look stupid. So she would rather don't do. So down here, she procrastinate because she don't dare. Then her heart sinking. Because why her heart sinking? Because she fear of failure. True?
Mm.
Yeah, then other commitments. She got other stuff that she need to prioritize. So she lost the feeling of working on it. Then makes her feel unproductive. And you know that from her other maps, does she like to be productive?
Yes.
Yes, because rest equals to not productive. Then she don't like it.
Mm.
See? So guilty. That's how I link, you know what I mean? Ginny, you must see how I remember facts about you and try to
Yeah.
piece up the puzzle. So guilty because you don't like to stop things halfway. Already spent time with it, feel sian because you set a goal and you never achieve it. So these will hit down your low self-worth again, correct?
Mm.
Because you perceive yourself to here, but end up you're here. So obviously it's a vicious cycle that you're going through right now. Parents, challenge you. If Ginny is your student right now, how would you advise her?
Advise her because she's a perfectionist.
Okay, so what will you tell her, or like what can she do?
I think she can take small steps instead of um, go straight to what she imagined perfectionist should be. So take small steps and slowly improve along the way. And when someone give feedback, sort of like take the feedback into consideration and don't take the feedback as something bad.
Mm.
Like take the feedback as a positives, like and improve on what you can improve on.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask Ginny. Ginny, is this like the number 101 time of you hearing this advice? Yes, right?
Yeah, it's like just now when Terrence say take the feedback, right? Then it's like I suddenly thought, it's like, oh yeah, I always like dismiss positive feedback.
You always what?
Like will dismiss the
Yes,
positive feedback because like I don't believe like it's like
correct.
what you saying is just to make me feel good or like am I really there?
Understand. So, you're as coaches, because I tell you already, you're the first batch, you're going to be coaches. As a coach, your job is not to give the advice, but rather your job is to ask questions for them to give the answer. Let me give you an example. Jenny, when was the last time, right? Even though you were afraid, but you did something, you implemented something. When was it?
Very recent, I think.
Yeah, what was it?
Coming to your course.
Can you give it a round of applause? Like for real, for real. You get it?
Mm.
Yeah. So when you come to my course, right? Do you know how to start?
Initially no, but then now better.
You just listen to my questions that I give you, okay?
Yeah.
Do you know where to start? You don't know. Was I giving you a lot of clarity? Did I honestly? Not really, what, right? The email I just said, you come in, you just expect 7 days. True?
Yeah. Mm.
Do you have a lot of plan to get started?
No.
You did it anyway. So was this something new?
Yeah.
Do you feel that there's a lot of uncertainty?
Yes.
Did you make a lot of mistakes with my framework?
Yeah, plus getting lost.
Correct. You got lost, correct? Yes, correct. You got lost, right? So
Mm.
you need certainty to be successful. True. And you want to be perfect in this framework, yes. But let me ask you the most important question. Did you got better?
Yeah, I did.
Done. Let that sink into your heart. All those things that you mentioned here don't matter at all because what's the word?
At least I tried.
least you
Like
tried.
I take the first step.
At least you tried and you improved.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm.
So these are things you say yourself, not I say one. I just simply ask you, when was the last time you did something, not knowing how to do it, but you tell yourself, I will do it. So as coaches, you guys are going to be coaches. That is what you need to ask the person. So if the person tell you, say that, hey, I procrastinate a lot, simply ask them, when was the last time you didn't procrastinate?
Mm.
True?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
We don't judge ourselves based on that one time. or maybe the 9 times that we procrastinate, it's fine. When was the one time that we didn't procrastinate? Pick that out. Take that back. And remember that, oh yeah, it felt good. That's still me, That's not people coming to my body and act that decision for me, So if I may challenge you again, when was the last time you felt confident?
Actually just yesterday. Like I was like playing like the Illustrator lah. Then like like now a lot of like blog shops, they have like this marketing campaign like whereby they just outline the people's head, that kind of thing.
Outline people's head?
Yeah. So it's just like the vector art of humans.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like I learned how to do that yesterday. Then it's like, oh, quite sure.
Awesome. Are you perfect at that yet?
Not really, but it's like it's very similar to those blog shops really.
Correct. So you see, you're not perfect at it. Do you have a lot of advice?
Not really, like self-learn.
Self-learn. See, do you have a clear plan before you start?
No, like rough plan.
Rough plan, right? See,
Yeah.
and this subject is new to you, right? There's uncertainty, right?
Yeah, a lot.
And you done it anyway. So you're at first, honestly, you're afraid of making mistake, but it's because you really want to learn that thing so badly that you know what, screw that. I'm okay making mistake. True.
Yeah.
It's in you already. It's in you already. You just need to hone this muscle, right, of your love for learning outweigh you making mistakes. And slowly, when you see yourself, right, you will program your mind saying, oh, one mistake made means one lesson learned, means I'm closer to my destination. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh?
Yeah.
Yes. So for yourself, always ask yourself this question, right? When was the last time I'm blah, blah, blah?
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Learn something?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay. Glad that I helped. Yeah, so because I can sense emotions very well. So last night when you have a conversation with me, I can feel it. And as a coach or as a teacher or mentor or whatever, it's my number one priority to make sure that you are learning well, right? So don't worry so much, but really trust the process. Trust yourself more than trust me, okay?
Okay.
Any other things that you got stuck with?
No, but I just got another one more question now. Like, okay, like for example, like referring to Angel's AOI again, right? Like for example, she said like she got love for learning. Then
Yes.
after that, she said like it helped her to foster critical thinking skills and make progress in life.
Sure.
Then followed by like and other like branches. So the thing is that when I was doing my own AOI, right, I didn't thought of that. But when I go back to Angel's one, then I feel that like it's like we have similar thinking, but I just didn't thought of her thinking when I was doing.
Because
so if that's the case, right, can I use her thinking for my own AOI or cannot?
okay, good question. Does that come from your own heart now? AOI is something non-biased one. Means it comes from within. And there is, like I said again, there's no answer sheet, there's no answer key. When you look at someone else's AOI, right, it's literally to understand how they branch out. It's to understand that fun, enjoyable. Why fun, enjoyable? Because she can feel the sense in the music. Why? Because it makes her feel confident in the skin. Why? Because she's confident in her dance skill set. And why is this important to her? Most likely because that confidence boosts her self-worth, and having high self-worth makes her feel happy. So you see, her might also lacking a little bit here and there lah. Or because she feel confident, so actually can stop here also. It's normal. So I want you to really focus more on if I can give an example, will be this. Sometimes I feel, okay, it starts from something very simple. I get to dance, self-expression of emotion. Sometimes feel that things I can't explain. So music is her way to express. Why? Because she has a subconscious way of telling people how she feel. Why? She dig damn deep, She's scared shitless of showing people her emotion. Because, she's afraid lah. Honestly, she's afraid of expressing her emotion and be manipulated by others. She's afraid of being hurt. Yes. So when your thoughts are, when your thoughts are out already, right, what's left behind are just emotions, very raw. So different people program different way, right? That's why I combine both emotion and thoughts. Terrence, on the other hand, he's a person very emotional. Emotions will come out first, then his logic will pre-programmed, and we'll ask why this emotion, why this emotion. Then his logic will justify. So different people has different flow. It's fine. Essentially, I want you to really just pay attention on how they flow out, how they branch out.
Okay, and not like the reasons or like the way of thinking.
No,
Okay.
not at all. You know why you look for a way of thinking or reason? Tell me why.
Because I want answer in a way.
Because of your perfectionist.
Oh yeah, like I want like everything
Correct.
basically.
You want
Yeah.
every map to be good, to be 101% perfect, to be you're on the right track. You never do anything wrong. No, you must be okay. You know, you are very aware. Let me go back to the big picture. Right, you're very well aware now that being that you are a perfectionist. Okay, let's say you're here. Yeah, here. So let me ask you, right? Perfectionist to impress others, to feel assured. People praise me and you feel energized and more confident. You're perfectionist so that you can be reliable, so that you value and safe. Perfectionist so that you produce quality work, show your worth, increase confidence. What are the bad things that happen when you are perfectionist? Write it down. That will be a good challenge.
Like now or like later I post it to the
later you post it.
Okay,
By the way, this session here is me being real with you, right? Of how I use Art of Internalizing after I draw everything out, right? Those are the questions I ask myself. Daryl, you say you're a perfectionist. So when was the last time you were not a perfectionist? Can you get it? Yes, I have such conversation myself on my whiteboard, on my mind map. After that, then I will come up with an actionable step already, which I want to guide you since you are the one that's super hardworking, creating this list. Okay? Yeah. So that's the thing you ask yourself. So why? When was the last time you were not a perfectionist, or what perfectionist has cost you? For example, number one, no execution. You procrastinate through. Yeah. Then what else? You always wait and there's no results at all. You're not growing.
Yeah.
Yes. Then you look at it on the other perspective, right? Not being perfectionist, what can they bring you? Like your Illustrator, you mentioned Illustrator, is it?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, you were not being a perfectionist there. What did you gain? Feel very shocked. What else? What do you gain? Tell me.
New skills.
The sense of satisfaction, new skills. What else?
Achievement.
Achievement. What else?
Confidence. And confidence.
Confidence. Yes.
Yeah.
So whatever you just told me, right? It's exactly what you are seeking for. You seek for confidence, right? You seek for the knowledge to value add people. That's based on your other mind map that I've seen so far lah. And you being a perfectionist stop you from having that. So in your piece of paper right now, right? Yeah. But if I will share with you what you're going to learn tomorrow, it's basically you creating actionable steps. In 2 months' time or in 30 days' time, I will not be a perfectionist. So what's the benefit? Just now did we mention the benefit? You will grow. You will have results. Even if bad result is good. Even if there's bad result, right? Is it still result?
Yeah.
Even if you fail, is it learning?
Yes.
That's what you should stack up there. So if I may be slightly more passionate and share with you this thing of mine, right? One of my mentors shared with me this. One of the books that I read was also. Basically, this is a success loop, okay, by Ray Dalio, if I'm not wrong. So you are here right now. Can you see here?
Can.
So you are here right now, right? You are fearing. But last night you decided to learn Illustrator. You are here, you know. So assuming you meet a roadblock at Illustrator, you feel down, correct? But then again, you ask all your friends around you. You don't care about their perspective of you. You went to ask for advice. You are here. Slowly you go up again. Now you are at Illustrator level 2. Can you see here? Level 2?
Can see.
This is level 1. So did you make a progress even though you feel equally shitty when you drop down?
Yeah.
That's what I want you to see. That despite that, right, you feel shitty, you are growing. You used to be here, you know. can you imagine if you always procrastinate? You want to perfect, you will always stay here. But me, the way I live my life now, I always look forward to this part here. Why? Because I'm growing. I want to come here, I'm like, okay, I just need to find friends. So it's never about how to do. Right now, is I find who can help me solve this, not how to do anymore. It's who can help me solve this. So with this perspective, you will be more confident. So do you understand that right now, right? Once you have that awareness of your problem, right? Solving a problem with solution is so easy because you literally come and say, Daryl, I just realized really, I come to this awareness that it's me being a perfectionist that's stopping me for sure, 100%. I know a lot of flaws of mine, but my biggest weakness, perfectionist. Even you say procrastinate is your biggest weakness, right? I will ask why you procrastinate. Then you realize it's because you're a perfectionist. You can get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Yes. So it's that root, but we must solve the root problem first. So by you coming to me, did I just answer your issue?
Yeah.
Yeah, that loop. Because as a coach, I guided you to have the answer on your own. You had a light bulb. Do you feel a little light bulb now?
It's like how to say, like, you can explain and like analyze my feelings better than me.
No. Okay, listen, it's
Okay.
it's normal. Immediately you see your mind go like pushing things away.
Yeah, okay.
It's normal for a person to be confused about their own situation. Hence, that's why I have this framework so that you can lay everything out. You lay out as clear as possible and let an external person see it and assist you. Even I myself create this mind map. I also get lost at times. But I have good friends that I can trust, and I tell them, say, hey, this is my current episode. I'm struggling with willpower. They will tell me. But of course, I will listen. I will take advice from people that I aspire to become. So the guy got a very nice body, means he has a lot of discipline, willpower. I learn from him. So you must pick those coaches or mentors well. Okay? Yeah. So it's never about how to solve. Who can help me solve?
Okay.
So I just debunk your idea, your understanding, right? You say here.
Yeah.
You just say not sure how to start, right? No, just straight away is who can give me the advice.
Okay.
Yep. So, with regards to your second picture here, I kind of really like this a lot. You know why?
Why?
Because you see, you gave out a seat. She smiled, thank you, and even asked you, there's a second seat, and I see a lot of positive stuff here.
Okay.
You feel empowered, motivates you, feel optimistic, you feel happy, comforted, good, worthy. I just go straight to see a lot of emotions, heartwarming, sense of reward, feels appreciated, feel grateful, peace, happy, compassion. So if this thing here makes you feel so happy, shouldn't you do it more?
Yeah.
Now you understand why I set a rule every day that 3%, I need to help 3%. I need to be kind to 3% every single day. Because it's me being selfish that I want that happiness. Make sense?
Makes sense.
People always say, hey, wow, this guy very selfless. He's always helping people. No, don't get me wrong. It's my selfish desire to help people. Why? Because if I felt optimistic, I felt empowered, I feel happy, I feel worthy. Get it now?
Get it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if something makes you feel so good, past, present, future framework again, remember? In the past, you help this auntie. In the future, would you want to help more auntie?
Yeah.
Presently, you should work and improve yourself to make yourself a better person, or maybe improve your thought process, make yourself be slightly more kinder by having daily belief systems. Have you watched the video I sent you?
Yeah, the limiting belief one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched already. It's like you have to debunk, then you have to
Correct.
you have to list out your your empowering and disempowering belief.
Exactly. So what I'm saying here is all the solutions related stuff. Don't worry, I have. Can understand?
Understand.
Now we are like doctors like that. We need to dissect what is the issue here. So don't jump the gun and say, okay, I want to solve my procrastination. For all you know, it's actually not the procrastination that needs to be solved. What is need to be solved right now for your case?
Perfection.
Yeah. Get
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I get it already.
Awesome.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Anyone else have any questions? So this session, right, is pretty straightforward. It's just me trying to explain to you all when I have a very clear picture of my current existing situation, of my emotions and my thoughts, how and what would I do to move forward. So I just demonstrated on Ginny. She realized that the issue is actually her underlying root problem, right, is her perfectionist, being perfectionist. So right now, what's your actionable step, Ginny?
To not be perfectionist
And how?
by embracing mistakes.
Yes, correct. By setting challenge, not just saying embracing mistake. By you going
Okay.
through the entire Illustrator thing for next 30 days.
Okay.
Each time you catch yourself feeling a bit paranoid again, a bit like, oh, cannot. This website must be perfect, must be good, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Journal down that thought and immediately reach out to a friend who's good at Illustrator and say, hey, I'm stuck. Can you help me with this? I'm stuck. Can you help me with that? And re-emphasize the top belief, right, to yourself every single day by saying that execution is better than perfection. This is my belief lah. Speed is better than perfection. That's me. I always like quick. But there's a fatal flaw also lah for me, right? Because I'm too quick. I never think things through. So
Mm.
so you see that you don't. I don't beat myself up too hard. I won't be like, oh, Darren, you never think things and you every time execute. No, I don't say that because I see the strength in execution. So I might execute and fall down. You get it, right? The loop that I show you.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, once I fall down, it's okay. I got friends. That's why I must choose wise friends to bring me up again. Get mentors, get friends, and know that when you're in trouble, you are always one phone call away from them. Done. That will give you a lot of comfort. Right now, if I may ask, do you have such friends?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Then you know that you're
Yeah.
not alone already. See, these straight away debunk all the mind map that you wrote. You write, I feel lonely. Right? Sometimes you feel lonely, right?
Yeah.
You must remind yourself again. I actually have a handful of very close friends who will bring me up when I'm down. Then why did you feel that way in the first place? Why did you write that in the first place? So today, I think the biggest takeaway that you can have, right, is ask yourself, is this really true? When were the time I didn't procrastinate?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? When was the time I didn't feel lonely? That's how you challenge yourself. Okay?
Thank you.
Welcome. For Nico and Terrence, any question from both sides?
No.
Did you learn what was the biggest takeaway from this session? Can you all three key in yourself? So I want to know whether was this valuable or not.
Yep.
Key in your,
Daryl, I got a question.
yeah, ask me your question first.
Yes. Okay, so my question is, I'll show you my map.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you all see?
Yeah, can see.
Uh, Yep, so my map is this. So mine is a bit different from Jin Lee one. Because just now Jin Lee one, she initially started with the she started with a branch called what's that? I can't remember what she wrote here.
Ginny, what do you write? She said, not sure what
Reasons
to
and
do.
key takeaways.
Yeah, she put key takeaways, and the other bottom one there's another branch here also.
Yes.
Yeah, reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then for mine is different. Like mine, I sort of like write in this way because I saw the one on your course one, you also write it in this way. Is it okay?
Yes, correct. So going back to this, right, this is very emotionally driven kind of thing. So if your mind goes straight down to narrow in to the reasons, okay, I'll give you a better way of explaining this. If you just write relationship, then you say reasons, key takeaway, what did I do wrong, what can improve, right? This is still considered very macro perspective. True?
Yes.
But for me, at that point of time, I just want to know that one laser focused thing, why we break up. Hence, I did this map on that. Did I answer your question specifically?
Yes.
Yes. If you want to even laser focus, you can create another map is why she lost feeling. then you go in so straight, so deep.
Oh,
It's just for you
okay.
what kind of clarity. So for me, I've done multiples, right? For my very first one was immediately. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Immediately after that incident, I felt very triggered. So I went to do this map of why did this happen to me. But if you take 3 days
Mm-hmm.
later to do it, it will be different already. It will be your name plus the girl's name, for example, and you do like what Ginny done, reasons, key takeaways, what can be improved, what have I done wrong. So it's
Mm.
more like a holistic view. Lah. So let's try and zoom into yours. Is okay?
Okay.
So
Because at the same time, I also not sure whether like she do not feel love, like she do not feel as love. Should I open one more branch out here at why we broke up, or should I just link one more here down? Which one will be better?
okay, there's no such thing as better. So it's based on your emotion. You think that she don't feel love because of your army, or by nature she don't feel love.
Or
So
is it because linked to my army, or
correct,
by nature she don't feel love? That's why that's the
correct,
problem.
correct.
Okay,
So it's how
get it,
you
get it.
perceive it. It's how you perceive it. Okay. So let's walk through
Okay,
the whole flow. Let's walk through the whole flow. You guide me the army one first.
okay. So because okay, so why did we broke up? So at the time when we broke up, I thought maybe it's because I'm serving the nation and we have lesser time together. So after that, she feel a bit neglected and she do not feel as loved. So when she like when she don't feel as loved, I worried that she will leave me.
Yep.
So I feel sad and I feel lost. But
Mm.
at the same time, like she don't feel as loved. I'm then after that she lose feelings for me.
Mm.
After that she might met a new guy in her uni
So
and
is it a
fell
fact
for
or
the new
assumption?
guy.
It's a fact or assumption.
This one I'm still not so sure, but this is what she told me. Like when we broke up that time,
Yeah.
she
Okay.
sort of like
Mm.
I found a new guy.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
just take it as a fact.
Okay.
Mm.
Then after that she fell for the new guy and I feel hopeless, not knowing what to do. And during NS I can't do anything much. So I feel sad that I lost her.
Yep. Yep. So that is just one aspect. What are the other two aspects?
The other side.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah. So why did we broke up? She lost feelings, no more spark. Then the things we do together are not as fresh. So at the same time, I also cannot think of any like we cannot think of any new things to do together because we have mostly tried the things we could, and maybe she feel it might be boring to her, and also feel um and at the same time I feel that she feel boring. I also feel worried that I need to think about, as in I need to find new things to try with her,
Mm.
and also the fear of losing her. And if I lost her, then I will feel lost.
Yep. Okay. So the last one. So we all
The last
internalize it
one,
together. Okay. Okay. The last one.
so the last one is partly we broke up also because of her eating disorder. Like
Yeah.
she afraid that she gained weight and she doesn't look as pretty
Mm.
and cause her to have low self-esteem.
Mm.
So sometimes she'll turn to me for advice, and most of the time I'll be there to guide her along and be there where she needs me. But
Mm.
sometimes she do not listen to my advice and results in us quarreling. And also she she don't feel I'm of any help to her, which affect our relationship quite a lot. And she sort of maybe like lost interest in me. So I feel helpless, feel lost, and feel lousy because I cannot help her when she needs help.
right? First, I need to give you a round of applause for being super vulnerable, and you're very, very clear with all your thoughts and emotion. So this, after doing this exercise, how did you feel about it? Ginny, are you there? Ginny, Nicole?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Terrence lagging. Yeah. Terrence is lagging. Hey, Terrence, can you hear me? Terrence?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah. So,
Yes, yes, yes.
you,
I think my internet connection is a bit unstable.
no worries. How do you feel after doing the entire thing?
I feel more relief and know more about my feelings because of what are the reasons that happened during our relationship.
Exactly. You know why? Because you got baggages. And when you write that down, you own that story, you kind of like saying, okay, moving on. Because everybody just keep everything inside. And when they dissect out so clearly, right, they realize that, okay, I know what's wrong, so I don't repeat it in the next relationship. Okay, let's just go into the center. Let's go into the center. I want Ginny. Ginny, if Terrence right now is your student, how would you coach him? First thing, right, is what did you identify about him first? Let's try.
Mm.
So now you're the third party. You always say you cannot look at yourself from third party. So you look at someone else.
Wait. I think it's like the girlfriend to show his worth. Is it?
What else? What else? Correct. What else?
To make him happy.
What else?
To,
Terrence, write
to,
notes.
to be
Terrence,
reliable.
Sorry?
you must write notes. As you speak of all this, you must write notes. This is going back to what we thought. Remember friends and family feedback?
Yes.
Yes, third party point of view is always powerful. Okay, so you just said that he needs girlfriend to validate his worth. Next thing is
Yeah.
he
To be
needs her to be
happy.
happy. Third thing,
Yeah. And it's like, like as a man, then you want to be reliable for the girl.
correct.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. So that one done already, right? So if there is a actionable step from his point of view, what do you advise him to do?
He can be reliable to his friends and family also. If like since he's single now, right, then he can channel that energy to other people.
And Terrence, have you heard of that advice before?
Yes, from you.
Yes, correct. So okay, other than me, do you hear from anybody else?
Yes, from my friends.
But why?
Because when I broke up that time, then there's a lot of time I realized that the people around me actually matters and care for me a lot.
Yeah.
Like my family, my friends. Yeah.
But what same
Which
thing
most
like
of time,
yeah, same thing like Chinese issue, right? She is very well aware, her friends give her the advice, but why ain't she working on it? So same thing for you. Why aren't you working on that?
like right now I'm slowly moving towards that learning. But at the same time also, like just now what Chinli said, like finding the self-worth.
So
Yeah.
so the thing here, right, is that when we always say slowly, right? How slow is slow? I want you all to think about it. Because a decision is just like Ginny last night just pick up Illustrator or go and work on that project of hers. It's one decision away. It's just like how you went to create your personal branding page. It's just one click away. You know that? Yeah. Everything starts with that choice. You all had one choice. Sign up for this challenge. You don't know what to expect. So that's what I'm saying. As much as we always say slowly, it is just once we got that awareness, we take one action, just one action. The action is embark on a challenge, embark on a program. So it's a habitual thing already. No more procrastinating, no more perfectionist. Move on, move on. Then you find out the next problem. Do the challenge again. Move on, move on. That's how I run my life right now, and it's working well. And I just want to share this with you all. That's why I created this challenge. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So if let's say I am Ginny right now, okay, I'm giving you some advice. But by the way, Ginny was spot on. She mentioned all these things that I see in you as well. You You see, then it goes back down to your deeper childhood already. Did your, you see, as someone who created this framework, right? Did your parents give you that self-worth when you're younger?
Yes.
Yes. Were you close to them?
Yes.
So why, what gave you the most validation or self-worth, right, in your entire life, apart from this girl?
Well, when helping other people.
Was there like a commitment or like a party in your life or like a business? Was there something like that? Like a project that you care about?
Project, as in the project I'm working on that like help someone or anything.
Yeah, like a long-term project. Like for example, me, DMYK is like my project that I'm super passionate about. I'm proud of it. It gives me my self-worth.
No.
So these are thought-provoking questions for you. Okay? So I really want you to know that you have your, for example, 100% energy, right? Devoting into someone that can be gone like that. Yes, I'm dating someone as well right now, but I always have my own project that gives me what I need. I don't take what I need from someone else. So just example, I feel loved when my followers, when you, my students, say that they learn something from me. Why? Because I want validation from my craft. Selfish. Yes, it's true. I want impact. My students can give me the impact that they're looking for. I don't look for such thing from my girlfriend. I won't teach my girlfriend, force her to learn from me and pester her, or maybe say, hey, do you need help? Ask me for anything, ask me for anything, because I got my avenue to satisfy this need of mine. This is more towards me being in a relationship before, being in your position before. I am sharing from my personal experience because I was needy once, and I realized that that has to stop. Myself, I have to stop because I was not functional, and I create dysfunctional relationships. So
Get
1
it.
plus 1 will make 2. You are -1, the person is -1 will give you -2. There's no math equation for relationship. There's no +2. No, doesn't work that way. You know, -2, -1 equals to -2. Yeah, -1 plus +1 equals to neutral, 0. No going anywhere also. So you must work so hard on focusing on yourself first when you're ready. That's why they always say the right one will come. Yep, you don't have to try hard. So, and also if I may go narrow down into the things that you mentioned, right? Lost feeling, no spark because of things you do. But if I can share with you, right, in real relationship is you looking at someone else's art of internalizing, and you still find that the person is beautiful. The person's thought process, their emotions. You understand them for who they are and you embrace it. Like let me just ask Ginny, after looking at Angel's map, even though you have never met her face to face, do you feel that you know her?
Yeah.
Right. Do you feel that like you can actually feel something for her?
Yeah, it's like there's like some similarities also, so can understand.
Exactly. That's what I meant. So that's why I always tell my students, right, make your loved ones do this map also, and you understand them way better than your last 10 months of, hi, I think you're cute, you're pretty, superficial chat. No, scrap that away. Past, present, future, do with them as well. Let them open up from their heart. Show them who they are. You know, like, let me ask you, Terrence, do you really know what's your ex-girlfriend's biggest pain point in her life? What's her biggest struggle, apart from her eating disorder, maybe? What is she passionate about? Hello? Are you there? The rest?
And here, I think it's internet connection.
No worries.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I asked, do you know what your ex-girlfriend is passionate about?
Passionate about.
Yeah.
She's passionate about. She's passionate about her cats.
Is there like
Like she likes cats a lot.
Yeah, is there like a bigger project that she's trying to work towards, or something?
Investing.
Yeah, probably investing. Interesting. So that's how you know that, right? It's not the things you do together, but it's rather the passion that you explore. So you don't have to feel that stress that, oh, I need to do more stuff with her. No. It's literally your expand the passion, expand the interest together. Hopefully, like just by me sharing my personal experiences, right, can maybe click one thing or two in your heart and your mind.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. I think my connection is super bad. I don't know why.
No worries. I was just saying that, like,
Yeah,
hopefully
sorry.
me sharing my personal experiences and my take on relationship, right, can help you to get some more clarity. Can you hear me?
Yes, can.
Yeah. So what is your actionable step right now? If let's say you do this map already, what is the next thing that you must do?
I think the next thing I must do is find my self-worth from another avenue. Is
And I know you. You are empathetic. Can you hear me? Okay. So he will play. Hello. He will play this video later lah. So as I was saying that you are very empathetic and you like basketball.
sorry. My
No,
connection is very, very bad.
no worries.
I keep got disconnected.
So I mentioned that you know what you're good at, right? You're empathetic, you're sensitive, you can feel other people's emotion very well. You also good at basketball, you like playing basketball. These things push you up. That's why you go to your strength to find that sense of self-worth. Chun-Li is kind, she always do all those nice stuff and she make her self-worth go up. Do what makes you happy and more, and your life will turn to be slightly more positive. Same thing for you. Don't keep zooming in on the fact that right now I'm single. I got nobody to share my confide with. Nope. Turn the energy into building a community of people who are like you. Heartbroken in army, for example. And there's so many. I was like that as well. My girlfriend left me in the army. So how I wish I had a Telegram group to connect all of us at night instead of talking to a girl. Hey, broskies, how are you guys? You know what I mean? So yeah, that is like what you can focus on right now.
Okay.
Yes. Besides that, what else do we want to do?
Other than that, for the actionable steps,
Yes, for the actionable steps.
just now the previous one, what did I say?
No, you never say anything.
Just now I
You're cutting up. Hello? Maybe we'll connect you later. Nicole,
Hi, yes.
any question that you have about applying it on situations?
No.
All's good, right? You know how to work, right? How to use this.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And for Terrence, you there?
yes. Sorry, my connection is really, really very bad. Keep on
No.
disconnecting.
Sure. So what you're saying just now?
Yes, I'm just now what I was saying is that don't pin my hopes on the girl itself, but
Yes.
rather find my another avenue that I can find my self-worth.
True. Correct. So that with or without her, your life can go on. Same thing for the next girl.
Oh, I think it's lagging again.
Yeah, he's lagging again. So can y'all see me now?
Can see.
Yep.
Can
Yep.
y'all see me? Yep. So I think to conclude that, in this session, right, this today's session, right, the key highlight is I want y'all to just narrow to just find that one root cause, create an actionable step. Usually is if you can solve it as soon as possible, fantastic. Usually it's 30 days challenges that makes the most sense because you spend the last 20 years of your life, or for Nico is 17, having this thought process or this habitual way of living, correct? It's hard to break that. So that's why I always say do challenges, right? It'll be the best way. So for Ginny, same thing, take it slow. After 30 days, you tell me, say, Daryl, I've religiously done it for 30 days. I still not growing. That's fine. We can do 60 days, but you still move positively. You still move forward. True?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still way better than 30 days before when you don't do anything. And that's the kind of attitude and spirit that we want to have in this family, in this community. Cool?
Yeah.
Awesome. So I've said a lot. Can you all type in the chat what was your best takeaway or biggest takeaway from this session?
Right. How you meet your current girlfriend now?
I met her through she's actually one of my Calibrate Your Inner GPS student. So she followed me on my content for quite some time. And she asked like to join my class. So after I realized that like, hey, we're both very empathetic. We both have kindness for strangers, for human beings, and similar goals because I want to live in, ideally take 1 year to be in Bali to build my business, to enjoy life as it is.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, correct. So at the end of the day must be like-minded. And I made her do this Art of Internalizing also so I can see her for who she is. Yep. Take the first step. Use strength to find your worth. Awesome. To question your limiting beliefs. Yep. Nicole, any key takeaways from you? I think Terrence is still lagging. Then we'll wrap up tonight. Yeah, link up your AOI and find the action that you can take. Exactly. So for Terrence, right, for Ginny is her perfectionism. Yours, right, is your low self-worth is always linked to that ex-girlfriend. And you never debunk yourself. So immediately when you don't have some important one, right, you are looking for someone to fill in this spot. Because I was going through that as well last time. Hence, I understand totally how you feel. Coming from experience, the day I started DNYK, it wasn't really because of DNYK, because I started DNYK when I was with my ex-girlfriend, but rather like putting more focus on DNYK made me feel more wholesome. So you can create a side project that make it seem like it's your baby, your whole world. And yeah, for all you know, those girls, right, who really appreciate you for who you are, might fall in love with you even more because you don't try hard, because you just be you, authentic. Cool. So for Nicole, any takeaway from the side?
I think it's basically what like the point I have said and then like to be able to apply to like when having conversation as what you said.
What? Apply to conversations.
Yeah.
You cut out. You cut off halfway.
I think I'm lagging. I was saying like being able to see someone's character and their thought process just by and then basically what Ginny and Terrence have said.
Yeah, just by looking at the mind map, right? Yeah, I think you're breaking up as well. So, yep, that's it for tonight's session. So, same thing. Do tomorrow's task. If I'm not wrong, tomorrow's task is to marry your story and your strength so that you can have a meaningful mission.
Okay, can.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, it's ending soon. 2 more days. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you so much.
Welcome.